Hi, we are hearing a lot about AI agents. It's a thing, they're coming. It's no longer a future thing, it's a now thing. Let me show you what they are so that we understand the details, we understand from the inside, and we become smarter builders and smarter buyers. How I like understanding things is often from the inside. So I lift up the hood, I have a quick look, and I go, okay, I get it. I understand what we're talking about. So let's do that. There are many platforms for AI agents. We're going to start with the simplest one that has the most integrations and is the easiest to use. And I'll mention a few more later. The easiest one is Zapier. So here I am inside Zapier. And I'm in the agents area, agents.zapier.com. And I hit new agent. There are a lot of templates, makes it easy. And I'm going to have a look at this one, the inbox categorizer for Gmail. And there's a prompt here. When you ask me to categorize emails, I'll do the following. Retrieve all emails in your inbox. For each email, analyze its content, determine the category, important, work, personal, or to do. And then I'm going to apply the selected label and provide a justification. Beautiful. So what's different here compared to the prompts we're used to seeing with AI is that this one has tools. It has the tool to find emails in Gmail. It has a tool to add a label to an email. And it has a tool to create a label if that label doesn't exist. So that's what makes an agent a prompt, a good, well-written prompt with tools. And the agent has agency through its tools and autonomy to decide when and how it's going to use these tools. It's not a deterministic flowchart. It has tools, it will do its best with them. I can also create an agent from scratch, and we'll just skip the step of describing what we're trying to do and go straight into configuration, where we can give a prompt here, include all sorts of tools in it, like allow it to visit a website, search the internet, or link all sorts of thousands of systems. And I can create triggers. Do I want this agent to work on demand when a user is asking? Do I want to schedule it every day at 4 p.m.? Do I want to trigger it via a Zap, so as part of another process? Or do I want to have a trigger from any app? For example, when a new spreadsheet row is created, or when a new event is created, or a new calendar or event is started, or event has ended, all sorts of triggers. Let me show you what this looks like in another platform. So this is Microsoft Copilot Studio. It doesn't look as good, but it's very similar. So there's an overview for my agent that has the instructions. It has knowledge, which I could do in Zapier as well. These are files, templates, policies, whatever knowledge, background knowledge I need this agent to have. We give it tools, just like in Zapier. We can give it other agents to work with. And we can even create channels. So with Microsoft Copilot, I can decide where this agent will be available in Teams, in SharePoint, or even in the Copilot environment itself on the side here where there's agents. And of course, there's now agent mode inside ChatGPT. So in the usual ChatGPT user interface, I can not only talk to ChatGPT about my world, but I can ask it to go and do things. That's an agent that has a browser access. It has its own browser. It doesn't take over mine. And it can go and click things and do things, make files, add things to shopping lists, make purchases on my behalf, do all sorts of things. The ChatGPT agent is still a baby. It's a bit slow, it's a bit clunky. It can work on something for 40 minutes and then just stop for no reason. But that's okay. It's learning. It will get there. So what do I think you need to do today? Well, I think you should start playing with agents. I think you should start playing probably with an easy environment like Zapier, because it has the most integration, so you're most likely to be able to do what you want it to do. And it is really the easiest user interface compared to them all. Agents are where real automation with AI is going to happen. And we're going to interact with them in two ways. We're going to build simple ones like we've just seen, and we're going to buy or rent ready-made ones that others have developed. And I think it's important for us to have a play with them now, even if we're not going to build them long term, so that we have a real understanding of what they are and how they work. And when someone comes and offers to sell us an AI agent, we know what we're looking at. We can tell if it's just a glorified prompt And we can ask questions about how it's built, what it's built in, and how it's going to work for us. We need to remember that when we deploy an agent and we let people interact with it, our staff or external users, they now have access to a tool that's AI that has access to our systems and autonomy to do things. And we know AI can have a mind of its own. It can be convinced to do things it's not meant to do. It can be tricked, it can be pushed, it can be confused. So we need to think very carefully about security and how we make those agents secure. For now, I don't think we should expose any agents to the world to play with until we develop how we're going to keep them secure. And the whole world of security around AI agents, it's just developing. People are just seeing the problems that are happening and developing the protections around them. We're not quite there yet. It's a really interesting space to watch. In our AI bootcamp this Friday, I'm bringing in a human developer, software developer that builds AI agents. And I'm going to interview them in front of everyone as if they're selling me the development project of an AI agent. And I'm going to ask them all the questions to make sure that this agent is safe and is protecting me. It's going to be really interesting. If you want to join, there's still some spots.